Most people don't believe they're runners. Not because of their body, but because of a story in their mind. Even short runs leave them in pain, gasping for air, and they tell themselves, I'm not built for this. I believed that too. Sometimes even 5K would leave my knees in pain, but then everything changed. It started the day I stopped telling myself I couldn't.
This is the unfiltered story of my first marathon, not just to share, but to motivate. And if you're ready to go from inspired to action, I've got something for you. A free guide with all my tips and tricks, the essential training, gear and nutrition that helped me finish 42 kilometers. I'll share it with you at the end, but first, let me tell you the story. It's Sunday and I've just realized my first marathon is just 1 week away. I've trained consistently over the past few months. I was running a couple times a week, but to be honest, I haven't been following a specific plan. I always had my own plan in mind. The golden rule is skip one training, but don't skip twice. For the last week now, I don't really know what I have to do. I think to start with a little morning run will be a good option. I also have the thing with the shoes in my mind. I am not quite sure with which ones I will be running next Sunday. Option one are my trail running shoes. I'm quite comfortable in them. They are more for sure for trail. Marathon will be 90% on street. Option two are also Nikes. The thing here is they are like new and I haven't been running in them more than 10k. That maybe is a problem because I don't want to get blisters. So quick spoiler about my marathon equipment. I've ordered compression socks. These ones are just from Amazon. I've looked on the reviews and cannot say something about them yet. I have a lot of socks and tested around here and there. So compression socks are meant to help the blood circulation and also the tension between your feet and your shoes. As I get blisters sometimes very fast, I hope these ones can help me. I will let you know later when I show you the whole equipment and will let you know if you also should get one. So I've decided to go for an interval run today because they give me very fast feedback on my shoes and socks. I like to vary with times and distances when I'm doing intervals, but for sure I'm warming up for 5 to 10 minutes and also cooling down. Let's get started. Intervals are done. It was a very good decision today. I'm feeling now quite comfortable in my shoes. These socks are really fitting perfect. My shoes are maybe a bit too large, but I think for a marathon, better a bit too large than too small. And I hope the socks are protecting me against blisters. I will show you another thing I will use for this. And yeah, now let's get some coffee. So it is already Saturday, just one day left until the big run tomorrow. I had to travel for work and catch 2 very early flights, so I'm a bit tired. There was no training schedule past 2 days. Now I have to pack and plan for the day tomorrow, later carb up, and if there is some more time I will do a little yoga session and then go to bed early. So it is already 5 p.m. and I have to hurry up a bit. These are all the things I will probably need tomorrow. At first, my running clothes. I will wear shorts, this one with a little pocket so I can put my AirPods in it. I'm also quite sure I will use my leggings. Then I have two shirts, a short and a long one. I'm not quite sure if I will change my mind, but at the moment I think I will wear both of them so I don't get cold. As I'm not quite sure about the weather tomorrow, I have here a windbreaker. It's not totally waterproof, but water resistant. As next I have some change clothes. Next we're coming to my cheap things I found on Amazon. The socks you already know about. Next I found some little magnets to put my number on my shirt. Next I found this little thing named Tuskin. I will put a link of everything in the description of the video. It is a gel you can put on your feet before running on areas you tend to get blisters. So I hope it protects me. Don't laugh about the next one. This thing is called Nip Ease and these are nipple covers. I've never tried, but I had some problems during long runs, especially when I was wearing a running vest, but I decided to go without one tomorrow. Then I will bring some magnesium sticks with me. I hope they will protect me against cramps. Let's try one. It's not only carb up, maybe it's magnesium up today. They are ridiculously sweet. Then I will wear the upper armband. This one is from SP Connect. It fits together with my phone case. I have used it a lot already and it's working very well. For sure I will bring a towel with me so I can shower after the run. One more thing, I will prepare my own energy bars for tomorrow morning and I will show you how. You will be surprised how simple they are. The base is 2 bananas. Then we will add some peanut butter, a kind of healthy one for sure. Next we will need some skyr. I always use a more creamy one. We will add some protein powder. I mostly use a choco flavor. Lastly, some walnuts. For sure you can use nuts of your choice. So first we will cut the banana, put it in a bowl. One scoop of peanut butter per banana. Next we add skyr. 1 scoop protein powder per banana. If they are a bit too big, you can just crush them with your hands. We are mixing everything up. Perfect. So bring your pan on medium heat and I always cook these ones with some coconut oil. So now just add your size and form. So in my hurry I've managed to forget one of the most important ingredients, oats. But I think we can correct them and can also have a look on how they turn out without the oats because I've never tried. If you want to know how much you have to add, to be honest, I just go after my feeling. But you can see now it's much more consistent. So flip them. They just need 3-4 minutes each side, that's it. It looks delicious. The ones without the oats are a more pancake style. And the ones with the oats are the real protein bars. Well prepared. It's already 7:30 p.m. I've managed to cook some pasta, so the final carb up can start. To be honest, it feels a bit like cheating. It was maybe too much pasta. After that and a quick little shower, I'm now fully tired. Let's get some good sleep and see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Sunday, 5 a.m. and it's race day. I'm already very excited, maybe because of that my sleep wasn't 100%. To be honest, I don't feel so fit at the moment, but let's start with my morning routine and then it's gonna be fine. Nothing beats a cold shower early morning. So my current weight is 78 kilograms, just slightly less than when I started with the marathon training, 1 or 2 kilograms. So, and I think that's pretty fine because I don't want to lose some muscles. My first drink in the morning is always just some water with lemon and salt. That activates me and I delay caffeine for around 90 minutes. So, morning stretch is completed. I hope that helps me stay resistant against cramps and that stuff while running. Next thing to do is a quick little morning meditation. I do love my morning meditations. It's always a highlight in my day. In summertime, I try to go outside on my balcony, catching some sunlight. But now, as weather isn't that good and in wintertime, I mostly just use a red light. This is so powerful. I love to vary in my meditations. I sometimes listen to guided ones. As you may know, I have my own ones here on YouTube. Sometimes I just listen to some calm music and going into my own thoughts. It's setting me up for the day, especially when I have some hard challenges coming up. So it's already past 6 a.m. We're starting now on the way to Bregenz. It's a almost 2-hour drive from Munich, and yeah, that's the cause why we have to start so early. So 20 minutes left until we will arrive. It's breakfast time with my energy bars. Now we have to pick up the starting number and the run will end here in Bregenz. But the start is in Lindau, Germany. So unfortunately it's not possible to find a parking space here. I'm now going just to pick up my start number. And there it is, the start number. So now I have to go to Lindau quickly for the start. I hope there is a better situation with parking. We got a parking space. Shirt 1 and shirt 2. So I feel very cold today, so I for sure will take on the leggings. So let's try the gel I've already showed you. So I hope that helps. Maybe a bit more. Now the compression socks. So the other one, it's the same area. I have sometimes problems with the blisters. Shoes. The other one. 2 be honest, I also have the trail running shoes with me, so I postponed the decision until we've arrived here, but I hope it's the right decision. Quick little check. Feels good. So now I will take on these nipple covers. Cannot open it. Oh, they are pretty small. Quite seamless. Feels like a little secret. So as the weather isn't that good, I for sure will go with the windbreaker. What's good about that, I have some more pockets. I will take now some of the magnesium with me, 5. In my other pocket I will have these blister blasters. On my left arm I'm wearing the smartphone band. AirPods are going into the pocket of my shorts. So since it's very cold today, I think I will also take this fluff with me. Now I need the magnets for the number. Now we're good to go. So half an hour left. Last protein bar. Feeling a bit excited already. There is one last thing to do. Find some good coffee. So here we go. Double espresso. Perfect. I've postponed caffeine for almost 4 hours today, so that's really what I need. Ten minutes left. Kilometer 10. At kilometer 13 I already had to use the second blister blaster. That's my biggest problem at the moment. I've crossed kilometer 21. I'm halfway through. My mind is slowly searching for the energy saving mode, and I crossed borders again to Switzerland. Kilometer 24, already a bit exhausted. First break with a banana. Let's get after it. I've just passed kilometer 26. To be honest, I'm struggling a bit. The blister blasters are really doing their job, but now it's really gonna be a mind thing. But I keep pushing. Kilometer 30. The first energy gel has to go in. Going back makes no sense now, so I have to go on. It's kilometer 36. Just kicked in one more protein bar, energy gel, magnesium. I had a little cramp, hope that helps. It's 4.5 kilometers left. Guys, I've reached kilometer 40, just 2 kilometers left. Motivation is kicking in. I'm going to finish. Kilometer 41, just one more. I'm already becoming a bit emotional. Final meters.
made it. I'm just joking, everything is fine. It's Sunday again, a week has already passed since the marathon. I wanted to film this earlier, but life came across as usual. But a good thing now, I can tell you, don't be afraid of some sore muscles if you wanna do a marathon. Everything is gonna be fine. So after the run, when I was cooling down a bit, the sore muscles already kicked in, and I was joking with some other finishers when we were walking down the stairs, like ooh, and sideways. So the next day it was still hard to walk upstairs, and I was very surprised that also my shoulders were very sore, what I never had before. But I was recovering fast, had done a quick run on the treadmill on Wednesday, and today morning 8 AM I was running my usual 7K and everything felt fine. So now I think it's time to reveal my times. So the first half marathon was 1 hour and 53 minutes. What is, to be honest, quite a good time for me. And the second half marathon was 2 hours and 41 minutes. Hey, come on, it was my first one. So in total, I made the 42 kilometers in 4 hours and 34 minutes. Today, I'm very proud that I made it, because I was very struggling between kilometer 28 and 38. And with this, we are coming to my first tip to all of you and also to me. Next time, start slow. There is so much excitement after you have started, but you have to save your energy. You will need it later. My pace per kilometer for the first half was a 5.21, what is quite good for me for a 21K run. But since I was walking some 100 meters in the end of the second half, my overall pace dropped significantly to a 6.29 in total. And this brings me to my second tip. I've done the half marathon distance in my training several times and was very confident here. My longest run was a 35K one, and I've done 3 or 4 times more than 30K in my training. I've often heard that you don't necessarily have to train for the full marathon distance before running a marathon. If it's just about reaching the finish line, I can confirm this now. But I would say now, if you wanna run a certain pace in your marathon, you have to train the full distance before to get a feeling for it. Next tip, shoes are essential. I had blisters on both feet after about 10K. I changed my mind about 2 weeks before that I will not run in my trail running shoes, in which I've trained a lot. The shoes I was finally running in were better suited for asphalt, but I've never worn them in a run above 15K. A huge mistake, I would say. Buy the right shoes for your marathon long enough in advance and train long distances with them. Last tip, stretch your legs. I've heard a lot about injuries during and especially after the marathon. That makes me even happier sitting here a week after, feeling very good, running again, feeling pretty fine. Of course, it's a big challenge. Everybody wants to finish, but you have to listen to your body and have to stop when it's too much. In the weeks before, I've stretched daily, even when I was not running, and you should do so too. If you want to see my daily stretch or may want me to do a full leg stretch video, just let me know in the comments below. I also want to give you a quick review about the products I've used and already showed you. Quick disclaimer, this is no ad. I just know it can be very overwhelming what you can use and buy. This should just help you to know what you really need. So the compression socks did a really good job through the entire run, and I definitely would recommend to use a pair of these. I have 2 absolute must-haves. At first, the little magnets. They are made for holding the starting number. I just found them while browsing through Amazon. They are very cheap but very useful. Without these, I would have had to stick the pins through my windbreaker and it would have ruined it. Next thing, the blister blasters. I didn't order these separately because I already had some. Without these, it would have been very painful from kilometer 10 on, so you should definitely have some in your pockets. Next, the anti-blister gel. It was my first time using it. Unfortunately, it didn't help me. I wouldn't buy it again. Maybe more of the kind of shiny objects for a marathon you can buy, but I would say that's definitely not a must-have. The little nipple covers, on the other hand, did a great job. So I cannot say for sure that it would have been a problem without these, but if you are using a running vest, I would definitely recommend to use one of these. So all the products are on my list. As you made it almost at the end of this video, I'm happy to share it with you. I've created a list with all these tips and the things I want to keep in mind for my next marathon. There is also a full to-do inside, how to pack your bag and all that stuff. I will definitely use it to prepare for my next marathon, and if you want to use it too, I give it to you for free. Just click on the link in the description and you can download it for free. I hope it helps and motivates you. I will now look for a new challenge, so stay tuned. I can already reveal that this was not my last marathon. I'm definitely aiming for a time under 4 hours. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Maybe the leg stretch or a deep dive into my training, or maybe just a marathon mindset meditation. If you want to stay up to date what my next challenge is, feel free to follow my channel. I hope I could motivate you for your next challenge or your marathon, and until then, keep running.